Unlock the secrets to understanding Sigma females by uncovering their 10 weirdest habits. You won't believe what you'll discover. Ever wondered why some women seem to thrive in solitude, seemingly indifferent to societal norms and expectations? These are the Sigma females. They are a fascinating group, often perceived as enigmatic due to their unique traits. Unlike their alpha and beta counterparts, Sigma females aren't driven by the need for social validation or acceptance. Instead, they relish their independence, finding strength and fulfillment in their own company. Introverted by nature, they are self-sufficient, free-thinking individuals who prefer solitude over social gatherings. However, this preference often leads to misunderstandings, painting them as aloof or even antisocial. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Sigma females are simply selective, choosing to invest their time and energy in meaningful interactions rather than superficial chatter. They are the masters of their own universe, unapologetically living life on their own terms. Join us as we unravel the mystery of Sigma females and their peculiar habits. To understand the peculiar habits of Sigma females, we first need to understand who they are and what sets them apart. Sigma females are a unique breed of women characterized by self-reliance, introversion, and a distinctive disregard for societal norms. They're the introverted alphas, the lone wolves of the pack, who prefer solitude over social gatherings. Unlike their alpha counterparts who lead the pack, or betas who are content to follow, Sigma females carve their own path. They're self-sufficient, independent, and don't rely on social validation to define their worth. They may seem aloof or distant, but in truth, they're simply content in their own company. This isn't to say they're better or worse than other personality types. Each has its own strengths and weaknesses. But Sigma females stand out for their ability to thrive in solitude, their innate self-confidence, and their disregard for societal expectations. Now that we have a basic understanding of Sigma females, let's delve into their unusual habits. Sigma females are not your typical women, and their habits reflect this. Let's delve into the first of these habits, their preference for solitude. Now this isn't your ordinary me time. Sigma females thrive in their own company. They are comfortable in their own skin, confident in their own thoughts, and don't need the constant hum of chatter to feel alive. Instead, they seek solitude as a way to recharge, to reflect, and to engage with their rich inner world. It's not about shunning society, but rather indulging in a dance with their own thoughts and ideas. Next, we venture into the labyrinth that is the Sigma female's mind. Their tendency to overthink is a habit that can be both a blessing and a curse. Their minds are like a never-ending maze where each thought leads to another. Each idea spawns a dozen more. This constant mental gymnastics allows them to see things from multiple perspectives, to dissect problems and find innovative solutions. However, it can also lead to endless loops of self-doubt and anxiety. It's a delicate balance, a tightrope walk, that Sigma females navigate with grace and tenacity. Lastly, let's talk about their disregard for societal norms. Sigma females dance to the beat of their own drum. They don't let societal expectations or the status quo dictate who they are or what they should do. They are fiercely independent, carving their own path and forging their own identity. This can often make them seem weird or out of place to others. But remember, for Sigma females, their uniqueness is not a liability, but their greatest strength. These are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the peculiar habits of Sigma females. They are indeed a fascinating study, a mix of paradoxes and contradictions that make them the enigma they are. As we peel back the layers, we'll find even more unusual habits that set them apart from the rest, but that's a tale for another time. Stay tuned. As we continue to explore the habits of Sigma females, their uniqueness becomes even more apparent. Diving deeper into the rabbit hole, we encounter a trait that can be both fascinating and perplexing: their propensity for deep thinking. Sigma females are often lost in their thoughts, contemplating life's mysteries or solving complex problems. This is not a sign of distraction or disinterest. Quite the contrary, this is their way of engaging with the world. They delve into the depths of their minds, seeking answers and insights that others may overlook. It's like they have an insatiable intellectual curiosity, making them perpetual students of life. Next, we venture into their need for personal space. Unlike some who crave constant companionship, Sigma females value their solitude. They aren't loners, but they appreciate the quiet moments where they can recharge and reflect. They understand the importance of maintaining their individuality and not losing themselves in the crowd. This doesn't mean they shun social interactions. They simply prefer meaningful conversations over small talk, They cherish their alone time as it allows them to reconnect with themselves and cultivate their inner peace. Finally, we touch upon their ability to observe without being noticed. Sigma females have a keen eye for detail. They can sit in a crowded room and quietly observe, picking up on subtle cues that most people would miss. This trait often makes them excellent problem solvers, as they can see the bigger picture and understand the underlying dynamics at play. It's like they have a sixth sense, enabling them to read situations and people with remarkable accuracy. As we uncover these traits, we realize that Sigma females are not just different, but they are also complex and intriguing. They may not fit into traditional societal norms, but that is what makes them extraordinary. They embrace their individuality and are not afraid to walk their own path. As you can see, Sigma females are truly one of a kind. In our final look at the habits of Sigma females, we see just how different they truly are. Let's begin with their phenomenal knack for self-education. Sigma females are continuous learners, forever curious about the world around them. They are the ones who would rather spend their time delving into a good book or exploring a new subject online than engaging in idle chit-chat. This habit of self-education isn't just a pastime, it's a way of life that feeds their insatiable hunger for knowledge and understanding. Next is their uncanny ability to adapt to new situations. Sigma females are like chameleons, seamlessly blending into their environments. They can take on any challenge life throws at them and not just survive but thrive. Whether it's moving to a new city, starting a new job, or navigating a crisis, Sigma females adapt quickly and efficiently, turning obstacles into opportunities. Thirdly, Sigma females are highly selective when it comes to their social circle. They prefer quality over quantity, choosing to surround themselves with people who are genuine, intellectually stimulating, and respectful of their need for solitude. They might not have a large group of friends, but the ones they do have are trusted confidants, individuals who understand and appreciate their unique qualities. Lastly, Sigma females have an uncanny ability to see through people's facades. They are human lie detectors, able to discern the truth from the false, the genuine from the pretentious. This ability serves them well, protecting them from those who might try to take advantage, and helping them to form deep, meaningful relationships with those who are worthy of their trust. These habits further cement Sigma females as a unique breed, different from the norm. Their self-education, adaptability, selectivity in social circles, and ability to see through facades are not just habits, they're superpowers. Superpowers that set them apart, allowing them to navigate life on their own terms, and to do so with a quiet confidence that is both intriguing and inspiring. As we conclude our exploration of Sigma females, one thing is clear: they are a force to be reckoned with. These unique individuals, often characterized as the intriguing lone wolves of the female personality spectrum, have a set of habits that set them apart. We've delved into a myriad of these unusual habits, each one as fascinating as the next. From their preference for solitude, which allows them to recharge and refocus, to their inherent self-sufficiency that eliminates the need for external validation. We've explored their ability to adapt and blend into any environment, their knack for deep introspection, and how they are often the architects of their own lives, preferring to control their own narrative rather than being dictated by societal norms. But it's not just about the habits themselves, it's about how these habits contribute to the irresistible allure of Sigma females. Their self-reliance, adaptability, and introspective nature don't just make them interesting, they make them magnetic. These traits can be incredibly appealing, and they're often the reason why Sigma females are seen as intriguing enigmas, captivating those around them. Yet, like with any personality type, there are two sides to every coin. These habits can sometimes be perceived as aloofness or indifference, and their self-sufficiency can occasionally come across as detached. But these are not necessarily negatives. They are simply part of the complex and multifaceted nature of Sigma females. In fact, it's these very traits that make them stand out, that allow them to carve their own path in a world that often pushes for conformity. It's their ability to be comfortable in their own skin, to accept and embrace their uniqueness, that truly sets Sigma females apart. So, as we wrap up, we can confidently say that Sigma females, with their distinctive habits and traits, are truly unique. They're not just different, they're a testament to the beauty of individuality. In a world that often values conformity, Sigma females stand out, proving that being different is not only acceptable but can also be incredibly empowering.